I figured I was going to do some troubleshooting and coding and whatnot. And it's like, why not do it on stream? So here we are. I guess I don't need to. Well, alright. I will make a quick post about it, but I really don't. It doesn't really matter if anyone shows up. So I will just say, come on now. Troubleshooting and coding time. There you go. Alright, so let's have a look here. This one. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna move my the chat. I wanna move it over here. Yeah, no, okay. I'm gonna leave it over there. Just in case. I'm gonna do another chat test here. Boop. Yeah. Good. If I see that I'm doing stuff behind the chat, then I will move it, but I don't think I am. Alright, so this should be fine. But I noticed a couple things. First, I need to rotate the thing. Because I do some perspective thing with the camera. It's not actually up and down. You look down on it. So I need to rotate 90. I just did that to confirm which direction we're going. There. And the start marker, click, it's going to be over there. All right, well, let's go ahead and rotate the puzzle. Well, that's weird. Okay. Dealing with gimbal locking here. Where's my start marker? Start marker. Okay. That's where the ball starts. I want it to start in front of the camera. So we're going to rotate. No, not that. The puzzle this way. So that's going to be a -90. Like that. And then I want to rotate this way. Okay. Like that. So now I have my exit, my maze exit on the top, and my start marker right there. Okay, so we're going to apply this, and it should keep that rotation in the prefab, which is what we want. Next, I was going to make a new script component. Let's go ahead and do that. Add component, new script. We're going to call it, oops, not on that. Hang on. That's not my prefab. That is my model. Resources, prefab. There. That one. Okay. A new script. We're going to call it. I know these are mostly maze-like, but they will get more puzzle-like. So I'm going to call it puzzle. Info, statistics, I needed something, puzzle, properties. We'll say puzzle properties. And this is just going to be a holder for things that I use later. The one in particular I'm thinking about right now is marble size or marble scale. So I'm going to drag this into my scripts folder just to keep it safe. Okay. And whoa. Hey, where'd it go? Come on now. There it is. Puzzle properties. Now, I don't need to do anything update or start. This is just going to be a holder, but I do need a public int. No, float. It needs to be a public float. And we will call this marble And we're going to set the default. We're going to set it to 0.9 F. I think that's right. I'm going to go to my other puzzle. Click, click, click. Okay. So here we have my puzzle properties script holder thing. It's not going to have anything in here. If I need it to do a void start or a void update, I can add that later. For now, it is just a container that I set based on my preferences. Okay, so I'll let it think about that for just a second. Okay, so I'm going to delete this, and we're going to go into my scene and make sure that my, right, I need to turn this back on. Why was my menu manager off? That's why. I'm going to delete that, actually. Save. Okay. Right, backing up. All right, so we check on my marble. My marble is actually at a scale of 0.8. Interesting. So I've made it a little bit smaller than I originally thought. So I'm going to go back into my script. I didn't close MonoDevelop, so I can just go here. And we're going to change this to be 0.8 by default, right? Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so right now, only, oh, I didn't save the thing, whatever. I can find my script by saying puzzle properties. There you go. And we're going to go ahead and add it to all of my prefabs real quick. This way I don't have to worry about it too much. And my first one, there we go. Okay, so we now have puzzle properties on my scripts. Now I need to go into my load. I need to go into my script for my game manager. I want to say it's my game manager. Puzzle load. No, that's not right. All right, I need to go back to my other scene and find my game manager. Levels manager. This is what I need to edit. Click, click. Here we go. Okay, so I got a lot of stuff here. I've got my get active scene. If the scene name is main puzzles, then it will load the puzzle after doing all this stuff. It finds the game object marble with the tag player. I've just set the marble to be player because that's easy and it's there. And right here in my load puzzle, I guess, function that I call, I need to go to, so we got the puzzle.name puzzle underscore stage current to string. That's just changing the name. It is changing the drag sphere into the position, and it is changing the transform. Now, right here. I want to do this in my, do I want to do it in load puzzle or, yeah, I want to do it in load puzzle. This way it will always do it right. So I want to go in here and I'm going to change the scale of my marble based on what the puzzle properties marble scale is. So let me just drag one of them in here. And I need to make sure I add one here. There you go. Okay, so what I need to do is the marble is a game object there, but not a game object here because it's called then. I guess I can, okay, I'm gonna put it in here, and I also need to change the thing in my win condition because it calls load and then does the same thing. Before do this, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go marble dot transform dot scale, local scale, the scale of the transform relative to the parent. Now the marble is always going to be a child of nothing. It's going to be a child of the world, as it were. I need to set this to now can I do a scale? I can do a I need a vector 3 for this. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick checkup here. Vector 3 cross distance dot down. It looks like I need to use yeah, it doesn't look like I can do anything special. That's fine. All right, so what I need to do is we're gonna say do vector 3 marble scale. No. Okay, I need to set up a float first, and I'm going to call this one marble scale, which will just be marble scale. Like this equals ooh, wait. Yeah, it knows puzzle. Dot get component. And we're going to get component puzzle properties. Dot and marble scale. There it is. So now I'm setting a new float marble scale to whatever marble scale is. I'm making a new marble scale vector 3. I'm going to call it marble scale v3 for simplicity, and I'm going to set it to marble scale. Why is it erroring at me? Alright, I'm going to just save it and see why it's erroring at me. It's expecting a parentheses, that's why. Okay. But marble scale is a float. It's not a... Like if I said, oh, right, I need to say new vector 3, marble scale, marble scale, marble scale, right? And then marble.transform.local scale should now be marble scale v3. There. This way, it should find it and then set it for all x, y, and z. Okay, so I need to copy this. Float marble scale puzzle, well, as long as it's good. I've gotten rid of my errors. So let's take it. Copy. And now I need to go to my win level right here. Okay, now win level is pretty simple. It's just triggering a bunch of things, say when the marble leaves the field, which is larger than the puzzle itself. So here we go. The game manager, destroy the puzzle, set the marble force to 0, which it should keep its inertia. I don't know how to stop it yet. I need to learn how to stop it. Then we load the puzzle. Then we transform the position. I think we should scale it before we transform it, just in case my box that it starts in is a little bit smaller than it is. So we're just going to copy all of that in there. Okay, so I've got some red here because it doesn't know what puzzle is. Right, okay. That's okay. I can just say, in terms of this bit of code, I can tell it game object puzzle equals find game objects. What is the tag? Click. Game object dot find game object with tag. Need to close that one maybe. And then the string is now puzzle. Is it lowercase or uppercase? Uppercase. It's picky about that. There. So now this script knows what the puzzle is. And then it will set the marble scale float. It will set marble scale vector 3 to a float. And then it will scale the marble and then move the marble. So if everything's right, I won't see any difference. All right, let's close this off. I'll just minimize it. Okay, no errors, which is good. I need to go to my game manager and tell it that there are 7 stages, in fact. Okay, so let's play here. I'm gonna turn off the music. Okay, so let's go to stage 5. This is the cube, and it has done no errors, which is good. I can rotate my puzzle around. Nice. I can rotate this way. I don't know why I sometimes have to click twice. And even though I have this very nice system that lets me just click and continue dragging around, sometimes it's like it doesn't, and sometimes it, yeah. I need some help figuring out why some of my code doesn't work the way it should. Okay, and right there you saw how it started. It instantly popped it out and destroyed the previous puzzle and brought in this one. I can see right now, let's see. Oh, it did start in the right position. I'm gonna go ahead and reset. There you go. It did some skipping there. So let's just rotate this around, and it's kind of hard to see where it is right now. That's half the fun. So that loop is okay. Where's it going? Come back. All right, we're gonna sort of pull it around this way. And I haven't like locked down everything yet, obviously. Besides how like easily I can just jump through my walls, I am considering doing a camera movement option where you can sort of rotate around the puzzle as well as rotate the puzzle around. I can see right now that I think the ball is a little big. Like, it is going through just fine, but I think it's not because of anything I'm doing. It's clipping through more than actually doing what we need it to do. So that's fun. I like this effect. I will have to do something with the exit. It is hard to see the exit right now. And of course, yeah. So let's see if my scale will actually work. Let's do something a little silly. Let's go to puzzle 6, and let's change the marble scale down to 0.5. That's a significant difference. All right, so it should be noticeably smaller when we go from puzzle 5 to puzzle 6. And turn music off again. Okay, so here it is. The marble is at its default of 0.8. And I'm just going to solve it there. And somehow it looks like I'm inside the sphere there for a second. And if I go to marble, it is not changed scale for some reason. And I don't have any errors. So what's going on? Let's go back to the menu and let's load 6. Still not working. Okay. I'm just having a grand old time clipping through my walls, but other than that, and this happened because it doesn't reset things. So why isn't it doing that? Hang on 1 second, guys. Gotta deal with something. Sorry about that. Let's get back in here and see if we can figure out how what's going on here. Okay, so I have no errors, and it didn't scale. So I either don't understand scale, or something is interfering so that it doesn't get that part. Transform.local scale. The transform has no parent. The properties are measured in world space. Right. So I mean, that adds 0.1 to it. I don't want to add. I want to take my value of 0.5 and make that be the new scale of the object. But it is a vector 3, so... Okay. Though, to be fair, I don't need this line. I can just say new vector 3 and we take this section here, pop that in there, and then we don't need this one. Okay, I'm really surprised. I thought for sure there would be just scale, but I guess it's local scale. What is lossy? Ah, you can only read that one. All right. So save that, no errors. Let's find out. Let's put in a debug here. Let's say debug.log scale is About that, this is really weird. So it did work, but only like after the fact. Like, you can see here, it's finding, it found my 0.5, but it did it on the next puzzle after the current puzzle has been destroyed. That's really strange, and I don't know what's going on. Let's put this debug in my levels manager right here. This way I can see, I don't have to like play the previous one to get the log going. Yeah, this is strange. Let's also go here, and I'm just curious. I'm gonna duplicate it there. All right, so play. It should clear there. Stage 6. Bang. Okay, that time, it did change. I can't tell if it changed, actually. What is my marble's current size? 0.5. If I reset it, there it is. It bounces really hard because it's still moving. If I stick a negative on this, I don't know how to deal with that yet. So yeah, why is it? First of all, it's bouncing all over the place. Second of all, is it the right scale now? Yes. But of course, this is in my scene test and populate. So let's get, I'm going to get rid of this first one so I don't have as many debug logs going on. I'm going to get rid of the second one. Still confused. Still confused. Errors. Okay, so my load is working fine. If I go stage select 5, my load one, where it loads the initial puzzle and then populates and starts things up. That's fine. It's only after it's the other one that is not working, where if you win and you go to the next puzzle, it doesn't scale for some reason. Okay. So why would it? I don't need, it's in the wins level. Okay. I'm gonna try something a little here. Let's go marble get component constant force dot force equals, I should be able to just go negative marble force. That should be fine. So I get a very brief stopping force. And of course, if I can't just stop it, I can always put a collider above the playing field and just have it bounce off of that. It's like, oh, you stopped. But, all right. So now we've got a levels manager. It's going to load the puzzle. Let's see. The first part up here, game manager, stage current plus plus. That takes the current stage and adds one to it so that it loads the next one. If the stage complete is less than the stage current, then you update the stage complete to be stage current, and then you keep doing all this stuff. But yes, it should destroy the current puzzle, load the next puzzle, which is triggered by the thing. We find the game object with the tag puzzle. Oh, let me check that actually. Load puzzle. Puzzle equals instantiate game object as game object. The game object, it should work. Oops. Copy. I don't think I messed that up. It looks the same. Yeah, okay. That's good. Then the float marble scale which is just a number with stuff, is set to the puzzle. Get component, puzzle properties, marble scale. I'm doing this just to make sure these scripts are separate. It should be fine. Marble transform local scale, like we had, is the new vector 3 of marble scale, marble scale, marble scale, which works sometimes, and then it should debug, and then it finds the start marker, transforms that position, and marble.get component constant force.force marble force. So I've got one idea. I'm going to test this again. It should work, but I'm going to test this. Let it think there for a second. Okay. All right, so my hole is right there. Bang. Okay, it's still 0.8, 0.8, 0.8. Now I hope I did tag it properly. Okay, so let's try something else. I'm going to find the puzzle differently. I'm going to find the puzzle as okay, I need to go to the levels manager. Here we go. Just copy this over to here. Puzzles is game object dot find. Did I mess that up? It doesn't like that, does it? Okay. I'm gonna go string puzzle name. Equals this thing here. Like that. And then I think no. Still doesn't like that. Come on now. Puzzle.name equals puzzle underscore plus stage current to string doot. Why doesn't it like that? Oh, is it because system collections scene management Unity engine? I don't need scene management for that. Maybe I just don't need this. Okay, I'm going to save it and see what error it gives me. It says stage current does not exist in the current context. Oh, is that all? Okay. Then I need to go to game manager, get component, levels manager. Right there, okay. Bang. Bang. Yes. So now it is finding the puzzle not by tag, which if you do it too fast, it's going to find the previous puzzle. It is instead finding the current puzzle by taking the stage current name, and it's going to find it by name. All my puzzles are labeled puzzle underscore number, which is the stage current number, to string. So then it'll find the game object puzzles by the puzzle name. Then it'll find the puzzle properties off of that. This way I know it is finding the current one instead of the previous one. Hopefully. Just in case, I am going to do a debug here. Debug.log current puzzle is, and then I'm going to stop, go away. Plus, which is just concatenating puzzle name. There. Error's gone. Let's see how I did. I'm going to start first by just loading 6. Alright, current puzzle is puzzle 7, 0.8 if I reset. It does look like it's large enough. Why is it zooming away? I'm going to, well, okay. So now let's try it from stage 5. And actually, it might be because I misnamed my thing. Okay, so where is my exit? Okay. As far as scale goes, that worked. It found the scale of 0.5 and it has applied it to my marble. There we go. It's a little, I wish it wasn't that complicated, but okay, so where is my marble now and why is it there? My marble is currently somewhere down there. Now this is weird because my start marker is all the way up there. It almost feels as if my start marker is not in a good place, but it's not in anything. Like as far as the game is concerned, there are no colliders near that. And in fact, if I hit reset, it pops into position. So why is it not going to the position every time? I don't understand. Is it just this puzzle? Like it has start marker. I could add another start marker, but then it would error at me. I don't know. And maybe. And I have made a prefab of my marble anyway. Maybe I should, to be safe, destroy my marble and then instantiate a new one. Because right now I am teleporting it and it has all of this built up energy. Let's go ahead and do that. That might save me some trouble, and that might be one of my issues, is that it's always moving. So if it has some momentum in a certain direction, then it's just clipping through a wall and there's nothing the game can do about it. So let's do that. That is relatively easy. I'm going to leave reset puzzle as it is. I'm going to go in here to my prefabs and my marble. Cool. That's fine. Oh no, I need to go to my main puzzles, save that, and I need to make sure that my marble prefab is the same as my marble here. So I'm just going to apply that, and now it should have all of the same settings. Yes, it does. Okay. So now we need to destroy and then reinstantiate, which isn't the hardest thing. Let's destroy puzzle. I can do it in here, I guess. Yeah, all right. So I'm just going to copy this. Let's see here. It knows what this win level knows what marble is. It should anyway. Game object marble. Yes. Yeah, I tell it what the marble is. So I can destroy marble, load marble, and then set it to marble. I know I'm saying the same word like several times, but that's just because my variable and my prefab are all named the same thing. So here's what we're going to do. Right here under load puzzle. This is before we do anything else. We're going to load puzzle, and then we're going to go to just destroy marble. Destroy marble. Like so. Now, there's a lot of things to happen in this one thing, but whatever. Now I need to instantiate. I'm going to go back to my levels here. I'm just going to copy these two guys right there. And then I'm going to say, all right, marble is now instantiate resources.load, and the puzzle address is no longer that. I'm going to use, I'm going to go back up here, just copying this for the format here. It's going to be prefabs, and it's not going to be under puzzles. It's just going to be prefabs. Oops, I need my slash marble. Okay, type of game object as game object. And then I need to make sure that marble.name is marble. Because when you instantiate things, it calls them copy of or something. I don't know why, but this is just an extra little thing. So now it instantiates it, and actually I do not need this line anymore. So now it's going to instantiate a new marble every time a level is loaded, and the default marble has no force on it. You can see my constant force right here. It is stationary. It has a constant force, but I set it after we move things. So now marble gets set every time. You destroy it, you make a new one, it starts at 0, then you teleport it, then you tell it to move. Hopefully that will clear up some of my issues. So let's save this script. No errors. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and comment out these things since I know things are working now. Let's keep this one, just that one. And we do not need to know the current puzzle. Where did I debug log that? Current puzzle is, here we go. That's fine. We'll just leave it at 2. Okay, let it work itself out there. Okay, and now we're going to go to the title screen, save, play, audio off, back. Okay, so stage select, we're going to start at 5. We're going to do our little flippy thing. Pop. Okay, do I have a marble? Anywhere. Here it is. And it is flying off into... No, it is here, but it's not where it needs to be. So, what's going on? That is super annoying. Like, it works when I say reset, or it mostly works when I say reset. But when I start from previous, it's here. And I think this would work. It would be a workable start position, but it's not the start position I want. It's over here for some reason. Why is it over there? Like, it... I don't understand. Alright, I'm going to start from the beginning and see if that destroy and recreate helps. Okay, so my first puzzle is just a box. It lets you get used to rotating and what gravity is actually like here. Second one, well, start marker is right there. That one worked. That's exactly where it should be. Good. This one works. I need to rotate the puzzle. There's a thing. I wonder if it has to do with the puzzles I have rotated. Because I have rotated some of my prefabs in Unity, and then I have to oops. This one's fine though. I don't know if I rotated that one. Where is he? There he is. It's sort of weird just seeing it clip through all my walls. I need to make better walls. Trying to get it so I can actually see the guy. Yeah, these walls are very easy for it to clip through. Just super easy. Yeah, it did the scale right. It's just not starting in the right spot. It's not consistent either. Does look to be a rotation thing. So like if I do this, bang, bang. So I'm gonna pull this over here, pull my scene view out so we can get an idea what's going on. So there it is in the back there. Pull this close and let's reset. And it's sort of just sitting there. I don't see any relation to that. Well, that's about all the time I wanted to spend on this today. So I'm gonna wrap up. Weird. So I solved a couple problems and found other ones. I like this puzzle, or this particular maze. I think it has potential, but of course, it's very easy to break and just fly through all of the walls. I think if I go to puzzle number 2, I believe, yeah, I've added rigid bodies to my walls and made them is kinematic continuous collision detection. I think that will help, as well as making my walls thicker, which may or may not involve just making my puzzles bigger. We will see at some point. So I'm going to make a note to do that. Add rigid body to walls, which I can also stick in my script that I have for making my walls. Cool. All right, well, that's gonna do it for me tonight. I hope if you are watching, thank you for doing so. And I will see you next time, possibly with, gameplay instead of game make. But I will keep working on both of those off stream. Thanks again. Cheers.